what this is going to be is our video game literature club. I'll give it to his credit. This is Piss and Moan. I should throw Piss and Moan in the title of this.
Eventually. I mean...
Actually, it might not be limited to us. Maybe we should leave that off.
That's probably a good idea.
This first one is just Piss and Moan. So in this talk show situation thing, what we're planning on doing is doing a group of people that we get to play a video game, and we'll do kind of a book club. Where
It's just kind of a discussion.
Ah, son of a...
This is great. Man,
high quality!
On top of everything.
Yeah.
We're still on topic.
Yeah. So this week what we're going to do is talk about the game that we both played. Oh, it'd be great if we could get Sail in on this.
That would be fun. I don't know. Has she played it yet?
No, but I think she was planning to. We should prod her on that. But we're going to talk about Doki Doki Literature Club.
The big indie free game storming the...
Talk about quality for a free game.
Some of the depth that goes into it.
Yeah.
It's very... Honestly, it's very Five Nights at Freddy's. And sort of the in-game depth they go to. Like, there's entire hidden stories in the game. Have you gone on the wiki at all to see some of
man. And just all the different endings that are available. It's crazy.
The one that really got me was, did you read the My First Murder story?
No.
Oh, that was freaky as hell. It's hidden in the in-game files. It's someone describing the first murder they ever did. Or maybe the only murder they ever did, but describing the whole process.
Yeah, I know there's a ton of crap hidden in the actual, like... I don't even know how to say, like, in the code of the game. Yeah, there's Afro. There's all sorts of hidden content in that game beyond what's just available in the... but yeah, there's so much hidden depth in that, and just the base level of depth. The only reason I didn't play through it 3 times is because I went online and found out that the end result is the same.
Played through it 2.5 times, or 1.5 times. Played through it once.
I did 1.5 time.
I got to just before Sayori and started over, and then went all the way through.
I got to Sayori, or like right before Sayori, and like decided, nah, I want to see the Sayori side, and did that through. Then finished my main thing before finishing the Sayori side, and then found out all my freaking save files got deleted. So like, it's all that progress got. It was one step ahead of me. I love these meta games where there's a ton of meta behind the actual.
I like
level.
the games that don't go heavy-handed either, because
just Monica.
Because I mean, there's games that'll be like, haha, you can't quit, try it. No, I don't need to try it. I believe you.
Well, this one leaves so much where you have to kind of... She talks about how she went in and deleted files, and now it's up to you to go in and delete files, and that's... She doesn't tell you. There's no instruction in the game.
Actually, yeah, there is. She pretty much says, oh, I just went to this folder in this location and deleted it.
Yeah, but she doesn't tell you to do it. It's up to you to decide to go in there and do it back to her.
And or you can just leave the game on forever.
And it just keeps going forever.
And, well, it loops conversation after
eventually, after... I was the one who told you that, I think.
No, I found it on the wiki.
Okay, fine. That's what I did too. But... Oh man, that threw me for a loop. That was a freaking terrifying game. I was not expecting or prepared for the psychological horror that was that game.
And I was semi-prepared, because I went in with I went in already knowing that it was popular for being dark, but
I knew it was a psychological horror, and that was about the extent of my preparation.
I knew how Sayori died. And that's about
I had a hint that one of them got hanged.
The Facebook group I'm a part of had plastered all over the wall for weeks the image, and I was like, is that real? I'm still not sure if that buff Natsuki picture is real or not.
No, I think that is real. I do believe there's a moment in the game where that happens in that side.
Yeah, but I haven't actually seen it. I'm curious.
I'm halfway tempted to play through it again with both as Sayori and as what's the other one? The
Yuri.
buff. No, I did
Natsuki.
Natsuki,
Yuri, Sayori, and Monica.
They want you to gravitate to Yuri, and that's absolutely what I did. And oh man, there was just so much fun there. I cannot talk highly enough of that game.
I honestly think they were trying to drag you towards Sayori. Well, I mean, they force you towards Sayori.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. They force you towards Sayori, but
And
the
that's
underlying current is that Yuri's the way to go.
and that's when I stopped the first time. I was like, oh God, no, she's threatening suicide. Okay, I'm quitting.
Yeah, yeah.
I almost didn't start playing again. The only reason I started playing again is because you were playing through it.
I think the only thing I don't like about it is that there actually isn't any real control. Like you keep thinking, oh, maybe I'll start over and play it through a different way, and there's only one end. It's always Modka.
Yeah, there really isn't a whole lot of choice or diverging trees. No,
It's very much an illusion of that, which is still once again that level of meta, because that's kind of the whole point of the whole game.
but I mean that's the thing is, I think that's where it would be its biggest flaw is I wasn't tempted to play through it multiple times to find the other endings. I was more interested in looking it up myself rather than doing the work, because I'm thinking, oh boy, we get to sit through 3 days of stuff I already know what's going on just to see if one decision changes anything at all, which it really doesn't.
And they may have overdone it a little bit with the overnight death scene.
Well, that one I stuck on fast forward. Because, yeah.
I didn't actually.
You clicked through that long?
Yeah.
I got to the point where it was night and I was like, okay, how long is this going to go? Better hit fast forward.
I think I maybe did hit fast forward after a while. I went long. I developed a pattern where if there was ever like 2 lines worth of content, I just immediately clicked through, and I was clicking through fast. But yeah, I spent way too much time clicking through that, and I believe there's a way to translate that stuff. It's not unintelligible gibberish.
Probably.
I believe it's translatable code that I believe I saw that on the wiki.
Maybe that's what the My First Murder story was all that translated. Yeah, like there's hidden text documents inside the game.
Yeah, inside the game. Inside the code, and there's so much hidden stuff.
Very Five Nights at Freddy's level of
Yeah.
hiding things in your game.
And for a free game, it blows me away. And it's not monetized at all.
You can buy the soundtrack.
That's true. I don't want to, though.
Not
I kind of
really.
want to just to support them because they created such a quality game.
Soundtrack was alright.
Yeah, I'd give it a good old all right. I don't think Ryan would enjoy it at all. No.
You never know. It's so hard to tell his tastes.
He struggles. He's got that aversion to social uncomfortableness. Seeing other
Secondhand
people.
embarrassment.
Yeah. That's not an uncommon thing, apparently.
Well, I have some of it. I doubt it was definitely worse for me when I was younger.
I know of at least 2 people, like one other than our friend, that distinctly actively avoids situations and avoids movies because it makes him physically hurt. It is so uncomfortable seeing other people uncomfortable. In one of the podcasts I watch on Painkiller already, Taylor does that. He avoids it. Just throw you to somewhere else. References.
I mean, we do that a lot anyway.
Damn dog.
And train of thought gone.
Yeah, I'm losing it. I can't. There's not that much to talk about. It's actually a relatively short game. I beat it in one evening. 2 evenings. Played it through to finish on the second run. Couldn't put it down after you got past a certain point.
It's honestly, because the second time I geared up for it, I was like, I don't know if I want to do this because I got to sit through the first 2 days of this pretending to be a normal game.
Yeah, pretending to be a normal game. I'd enjoy to do 4 more of these literature clubs. Things like there's other games similar in nature to this. I liked Gone Home for kind of the same reason as people always talk about it as oh, it's a social justice. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, it was a great psychological horror game where there's no actual horror in the game. It's actually just all a mind game. It's actually just a happy little love story by the end of it. It's the opposite of Doki Doki Literature Club.
And it's very easy to use our own imagination to generate horror.
Yeah, that's what Gone Home really plays on. The mystery and this creepy and scary. Another one that I'd like to do for the same reason is Pony Island on
I've
Steam.
heard of that. I haven't played it.
Oh, Night in the Woods is a Steam game that's really good. I've heard that's similar in its terrifyingness. I think our next game that we're going to do on this, if we can make it happen, is going to be Tales of Berseria, though. Do you have more to talk on?
Not really.
I'm kind of run out of... I can do more,
there's a whole lot of content to discuss. Buff
Natsuki.
Buffsuki or whatever.
Buffsuki. I think it's Swolsuki.
No, that's Ben Swallow.
Ben Swallow. Thank you. That is the biggest thing we can thank Star Wars for, is endless memes of Ben Swallow. Do you want to call it?
Probably.
Okay,
what are we going to call it?
Any words of wisdom for our viewers?
No.
Bye, Twitch.